name is Martin Lewis, and I'm basically the business development manager looking after the England area for the intermediary help desk, which is a relatively new idea for us, and I've headed that up for since the middle of last year. It's the start of a new relationship that we're having with Prostate Cymru, because again, the society, in all the time that I've been working with the society for the past 12 years, we've had a link with the cancer charities as such. So, and Prostate Cymru is the latest one of hopefully a long-established and fruitful relationship. There was a call out or a communication that came around the society basically back in the early part of last year, inviting members of the staff and also the female members of staff, if they had partners who wanted to attend, basically a blood testing day for PSA tests up at the Liberty Stadium towards the end of April last year, which I registered myself for, went up for the test. 4 days later, my test results came back red, which I got to say, it could have knocked me over with a feather when I saw it. But it was then a call to action to say, right, need to go see your GP, and from there on, my feet haven't touched the ground effectively between in being taken into the NHS system, which I have to say, once they know, they're on it like a ton of bricks, which is very reassuring, and I'm very grateful for as well. And because if I hadn't gone for that testing day, and there's a number of reasons why I've done it. Family pressure, mainly, and also there's a history of prostate cancer, I beg your pardon, within the family. So again, something I knew I needed to have done. Probably should have had it done a lot earlier, but you keep on kicking the can down the road. But this was like a call to arms. I thought to myself, I can't put this off any longer, and I'm so glad I did. That I didn't put it off any longer. I was showing no symptoms, and again, it's a man thing. Maybe we think we're invincible, something that we can put off. It's not going to affect us. This is something that affects everybody else. But it is important that we get it get it investigated as early as possible. And it's a simple process. It's a PSA. When they say the PSA test, it's a blood test. The results are back within a couple of days. And in a lot of cases, thankfully, there's nothing to be worried about. But it takes that, I suppose, doubt, which we have in the back of our minds, and we keep on kicking that can down the road, and until, unfortunately, in some instances, it's too late. But it's such a simple, quick process to go through in the first instance, just to make sure that everything's all right. Yeah, I say it's a massive thank you to the Swansea Building Society and Prostate Cymru as well for actually, it's quite an emotional time, or thought that goes through your mind, because who knows what the final consequences could have been if I hadn't gone at that point, and who's to say, I might have done it in 6 months' time, by which time it might have been too late. So it is important, I would say, if you presented with this opportunity, please take advantage of it. It is important to get it done, and it doesn't take long. It's literally a 5-minute blood test. But I can surely say, certainly from my perspective, it's lengthened my life.